In this video, we're going to be looking at finding the sum of an infinite geometric series. So the sum of an infinite geometric series with first term a1 and common ratio r is given by s is equal to a1 divided by 1 minus r, provided that the absolute value of r is less than 1. So in other words, if the absolute value of r is greater than or equal to 1, then this series has no sum. So that means if r is equal to 3, or if r is equal to negative 5/4, since both of those, the absolute value is bigger than 1, the series has no sum. So let's go through some examples. We're going to find the sum of each of these series. And remember, with an infinite series, the sum is going to equal to the first term divided by 1 minus the common ratio. So looking at this first one, I have the sum from I equals 1 to infinity of 3 times 0.7 to the I minus 1. So here's important to note what is your A1 value and what is your R. Well, remember with any geometric series, it's set up to be that the rule is A1 R to the n minus 1. So that means that my A1 is 3 and my R is 0.7. Now I do have the stipulation that my r value needs to be less than 1. 0.7 is less than 1, so we are good. We can go ahead and use the formula. So that means that s is equal to a1 over 1 minus r. So I have 3 over 1 minus 0.7. And when you enter that into your calculator, you should get that the sum is equal to 10. Okay, let's try another one. So here I have the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of 3 times 5/4 to the n minus 1. So my a1 value is 3 and my r value is 5/4. So first I want to check to see if my r is less than 1, as is stipulated up above. 5/4 is greater than 1. So that means on this one, there is no sum. The sum does not exist. Okay, the next two, we have sequences. So we have to determine what our first term is, and we have to figure out what our common ratio is. So here I have 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27. To figure out r, I can take the second term and divide it by the first term, and I get 3. And we see that 3 is greater than or equal to 1. So since it's greater than or equal to 1, this one also has no sum. Okay, in this last one, I have 1 minus 3/4 plus 9/16 minus 27 over 64. So first, to determine my r value, I can take the second term and divide it by the first term, and I get negative 3/4. And I see that this is less than 1, so we're good. We can go ahead and find the sum. So I have that r is equal to negative 3/4, and I have that a1 is equal to 1. And so I can go ahead and find my sum. So my sum is equal to a1 over 1 minus r. a1 is equal to 1 over 1 minus negative 3/4, which is really 1 plus 3/4. And when you go ahead and put that in your calculator, you should get that this comes out to be 4/7.